make sure we're getting all the right people. Is Kabasu in the? No, I'm just going to send him an invite here. We'll just summon him and get him in here. Okay. The intent with the groups for the raid frames is to make sure, like melee has true shot or their feral, all that sort of stuff. Spreading out the paladins. So if it's wonky, it is what it is. Did the best I could. I've had to adjust it about 6 times today. All right. So that being said,
you're a raid leader.
What's that?
Nothing. I was making a joke. It's fun.
Okay, so the way this is going to go, we're going to walk in this way. We're all going to move up to the center, but not go on to the rim. So basically, if you look at where the fire pit in front of us, it's an octagon. Well, it's generally an octagon. I'll kind of explain it. The thing in KT's room is an octagon. If you look on the layout map, you can kind of see that I have the lines drawn to divide each group. So if you see these 2 rivets on the ground where I'm standing, this is where the first arrow would be coming out of. The next arrow would be coming out directly this way, and so on. So look at these rivets as kind of the centers of those group dividers. Okay. All right, that being said, when we first start the encounter, just like before, we need to make sure we're all up close on it. The only issues I've seen in the videos I've watched is when people start way back here and then like, okay, let's go. And they all start running in and someone is AFK or slow and everyone gets in here. And then one person standing back there and pulls an entire pack of skeletons. So anyways, we're all going to get here. No one will step on until I call it out. Then we'll all move inside. If your alt is gonna die when you get in here, I don't care, whatever, just get in. So everybody come stack on star.
I'ma die.
There you go. Well, can you pay attention and heal hacks? Okay, way this is gonna work. The throne is going to be the entrance to this area right here. So throne is gonna be right here where I'm pinging on the map. Obviously this isn't true north, south, east, west like the room is going to be, but the general layout will look like this. For this phase, we're going to have 3 different ad types: skeletons, banshees, and A-bombs. The abominations are the only ones that melee will deal with. The skeletons and the banshees are all ranged. Ranged, you can stand on the outside of the circle where I'm standing here to get the banshees and skeletons down quicker. Melee, you need to stay close to the inside and let the tanks grab the A-bombs and bring them in. We can do it right at the outside edge of the main green circle, but we don't want to get any further. That's how we chain pulled with Thunder Fury and everything last night.
Do not stun them until they get in the center.
Yes, yeah, we'll be doing a rotation for hodging them. Any sort of stuns they are susceptible to, and they can be disarmed, so be aware of that. We will do our best to pull the A-bombs directly into the center. If we just sit and wait for them to get here, we will lose some time DPSing them down. So we'll make sure a tank grabs it first, and then they'll be carrying it in. The way we'll do this is we'll want to rotate Hacks, Dido, and Ren for picking up the A-bombs because of the debuff. So tanks will just be paying attention to that. Skeletons, hunters will concussive shot those. Make sure they slow them down. Those are probably the biggest priorities because they die super quick. If you have long cast timers, probably switch over to a Banshee, things like that.
Yeah, use like Scorch and Searing Pain, stuff like that.
Yep. Okay.
One quick note about the skeletons. Almost always in all the videos that I've seen, there's a skeleton that spawns right behind the A-bomb, and it's harder to see, and so just keep an eye on that. If there's an A-bomb coming in one direction, there's likely a skeleton just behind it. You might want to start with that one.
Yeah, so just, everyone's got to be paying attention. Hunters have got to be, again, if your hunters spread out kind of akin to where your groups are around the room, do your best to be looking for them, concussive shot them, burn them down. It's really just a kind of a DPS race until phase 1 ends. Okay, once phase 1 ends, the boss will spawn. So KT will be. Let me bring my Voidwalker here. He'll be standing right about where my Voidwalker is. Hax will pick him up. While Hax is picking him up, there will still be ads up. So we have about 30 seconds until shit's going to get real. So make sure we get those down before you get too settled to start DPSing the boss. Again, do not DPS the boss until the ads are down, unless, again, you're melee and it's a skeleton or something. If it's just A-bombs, whatever, you guys are smart enough to understand. If it's something you should be attacking, go attack it. Otherwise, get to your position. Okay.
But by the way, A-bomb is short for abomination.
Yes, if you don't know what A-bombs is, or if anything I'm saying is confusing, chime in, please.
If you haven't lived in Japan, yeah.
I think of an actual fucking bomb.
All right, so let's go to actual positioning. The moment Hax gets the boss, he will start dragging it to the very center. He will take it kind of to where I am and then turn it around so he has his back to the throne. Okay? The idea is that the boss will be standing, hopefully, right in the center of the pit. If we have issues with the tanks rotating and picking him up, we'll do our best to get him repositioned, but just do the best you can to adjust based off where the boss ends up. Okay, everybody scatter out of the fire pit. Okay, listen for your names and bring your alts here. Group 1, Pre, Quintus, Polemarch, and Nert, who's not here. Come stand on start. Okay, this is kick or interrupt group 1. Okay, there is at least one rogue in every one of the kick groups. This is kick group 2. Gilly, Brooke, RA, and Kaba. Stand on me. Gilly, what is your alt?
No.
Is he on Crymore?
Yeah.
He's usually
All
on
right.
Crymore.
All right, Gilly, you are. Hang on, let me find you. You are. I'm basically marking the rogues. All right. Third kick / interrupt group is Esset, Kaelin, and Bilbo. And Esset, who are you? Where is Esset? Is he even here?
He's in the main
Oh,
raid
there we
group on
go.
his main, but I don't know what his alt is.
Esset, are you here? Please say something on Discord or have your alt say something. All right, well, I will mark Bilbo for now. That's why we're doing this, people. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Chupa, we'll probably just have you stand there. We'll figure this out. If we don't get Nerd, we'll have to replace him with someone else, but we'll get there. Actually, in fact, what I'll probably have you do, Chupa, I'll have you move over to Kit Group 1, and you'll take Nerd's spot, and Polemarch will become the other tank, but we'll approach that when we get there. Okay, who wants to be the one person that calls out interrupts and kicks? Hopefully it's a melee.
Pray.
Oh God. Okay, I'll do it.
I mean, I knew you were going to be doing it anyways, so I figured I'd give you the opportunity to offer to do it. Okay, the only thing you will say during the raid is kick group 1, group 2, group 3. So if you hear group 1, group 2, group 3, he's only talking about the interrupt groups. Okay, no one else, no other groups. All right, so Ren and Dido are going to be coming up here by the stairs. So headshot is Ren. I'm going to mark him with the X. I will be standing back here. The way I've seen this going, I've seen it a couple different ways. The way we're going to do it is every 60 seconds, there's a mind control. And right before that happens, 5 to 10 seconds before, the off tanks will move in, stand by hacks. When the mind control happens, it will be a global threat wipe. So that is, you must pause before the threat wipe or he's going to go all over the goddamn place. So Ren and I, our primary job is to pick up the boss, do our best to keep him in the spot he's in, stay right here. Once Hax is done being mind controlled, running around, he will go back to the stairs. So if Ren is the one that gets it, I will move back to the stairs over by Hax. Okay. So that brings us to the mind control. I'm going to assume, based on where you guys are, well, let's not assume anything. Okay. This is the layout group. Again, melee group, kick group, you're good. Just stay where you are, do what you're doing. Group 2 is Lanai, FLCL, and Convert. You guys come over here by me if you aren't already. Lanai, FLCL, and Convert. Okay, that's group 1. I mean, you guys will technically be standing right about here-ish, but spread, whatever. You get the idea. Okay,
So
group. Go ahead.
Can I just interrupt you for a second? So I'm looking at the diagram that we have in Discord. So I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page here. So which phase are we talking about here? Like what? Like, because I see there's a whole bunch of groups in the one picture.
We're in
group
phase 2. We're in phase 2 here, Lil.
Phase 2 is really the only phase where your positioning matters. Phase 1 will stand in the middle. Phase 2, it's all about positioning. Phase 3, nothing changes except for stuff I'll get to. That's not too bad. Okay, group 4, Night Reaver, Pauline, and Arnest. Over here on Star, Night Reaver, Pauline, Arnest. Group 6 is Owen, Neth, Heaven's Cry, and Cursed Images right here. So get here if you're not.
We're still doing range 10 during this, right?
Yeah, I'll get
Yes.
to that. I haven't even got that far.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, we're in group 8 right here. Sunlow, Shizno, Flastered. Sunlow, Shizno, Flastered. Right here. Here comes AH Maker. There's Flastered. So cute. All right, group 7. Shiley, Radiance, Lingus. Right here. Just stack on me so I know. So I feel good about moving. Okay, group 5. Saintly, Seer, Rose. Saintly, Seer, Rose. Okay. And then group 3, Sea Lice, Ridius, Widge, and Violet.
All right, so can I ask a question? And I know it may seem like a stupid question, but so this is phase 2, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so what should we be trying to? Because really, what I'm looking at in the picture is okay. You have everybody there, so all the healers should be closer to the center, correct?
Yep, that's getting ahead of me.
So
Let the man speak, Lil.
We
Let him-
got
let
it.
him- let him do his thing.
When we get to the end, if there's some questions, yeah, definitely bring them up. Want to make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, group 1, right here, Arasa, Jarek, and Poppage. Arasa, Jarek, and Poppage.
Put some pants on.
Right? Geez, so inappropriate. Okay, now that you all know where you're supposed to be standing, let's move into positioning while we're here. The healers will be closer to the circle. Not too close, but closer to the circle. Okay?
Invite Philip Banks.
What's that? Philip Banks? All right.
Invite Philip Banks.
We'll have to see where we are once all this is over with, but I got you there, nerd. Okay, again, priests or healers, you will be closer. This is important because some of you or your aura needs to reach the melee group, but obviously something we should all know at this point. Range 10 is the key here. So if you want to be safe, type range 11. Go ahead and do it now. Range 11. And amongst your group, go ahead and spread out. The range DPS will be back a little bit further. The casters will be, the healers will be a little bit closer. Okay. I'll give you a few seconds just to get the idea of where you're supposed to be standing. This is smaller than the room we're going to be in. Okay. I mean, relatively speaking, we're going to have a lot more room to move around. Okay. Let me gather my thoughts here. Where are we? All right. The reason we're range 10, twofold reason. One, the mana explosion, whatever it's called, I'm forgetting right now. It will detonate and hit anyone around you for your maximum mana pool. So it's only going to happen to casters. Melee, don't need to worry about it at all. The other main reason we need to worry about spreading out is the, what's the word I'm looking for? The ice tombs, whatever they're called. If an ice tomb hits I'm gonna pick Lily. If an ice tomb hits Lily, and this person is standing too close, it will chain. It's basically just what we did with Cthulhu with the I beam. You got to spread out for the exact same reasons.
It doesn't chain. It just hits anybody within 10 yards.
Yes, sorry. The splash damage, just like Saffron, whoever gets tombed will get tombed next to them, rather than just getting the damage. So we got to avoid that, especially healers. As you get in close, if you get too close to the other healers, it's going to screw us up big time. So range 10, range 11 at a minimum. Do the best you can there. Okay, let's go back to mind control for a minute. Every 60 seconds is mind control. I tried to spread mages and hunters around the room. We can all see when people turn giant and big. So we'll call out mind control. If you're mind controlled, you don't need to yell out, I am mind controlled. I think we'll get it. If you're standing here and you're a hunter and you see Pre get mind controlled, he's probably your target. If you're standing on the other side of the room and Nebs gets MC'd, get the person that's closest to you. It really comes down to just disorienting, Frost Nova, Hodge, whatever you've got to stun those people, get it done quick, get the person that's closest to you. Pretty simple stuff. Any questions about the mind control? Okay.
People should pop certain things before that goes out, like fears.
Yes, that is a good point. Thank you for reminding me. On cooldown, priests should be popping their fears, and same with warriors. I think Nert said use your rank 1 psychic scream on cooldown, just so it's burned. Okay. Now, to be fair, it only happens every 60 seconds. So, I mean, if you need to do it on cooldown, great. Otherwise, make sure it's popped well before that. Warriors, obviously, you need rage to do yours. So do what you got to do. Make sure you get it out first. Again, the off tanks should know when they're going to be coming in. Every time, guaranteed, the main tank will get mind controlled. So healers, you've got to be on top of target of healing when mind control goes out. Okay. For phase 2, I think that's everything. Anyone, have I missed anything? Just for phase 2. What's that?
Shadow fissures.
Oh, yes. Shadow fissures. Thank you. The ground is on fire. This is one of those, if you die to shadow fissure, you're just seriously got tunnel vision. It takes about 5 seconds before it casts. You'll see the ground swirling underneath you. It's a very obvious ground effect. It's hard to miss. Melee, if you have to jump out of it, the whole, obviously, like if Bilbo gets it, the whole group is going to have to move away. Ideally, what I would do, if you're group 3, kind of move this way so you're not getting too close to the main tank. Same with group 1, kind of move back in this direction. All right, so shadow fissures really.
As far as interrupts go on the first 3 groups that are kicking and interrupting, if one group does get the fissure and has to move away, and if you're next up on the rotation, I might have to call an audible and call a different group. So just be prepared for that. We might skip group 3 and go to group 1 for interrupts. Okay, so
the ice tombs also is a factor there. So if group 1 gets entirely ice tombed, it will rotate. The next kick group will be group 2. Okay.
In that case, the tank should shield back.
Can I also just throw another thing in? Look, I see a lot of people jumping around. I see a lot of people doing shit. Like, I've typed it out. Like, can we get everybody in position at least in some sort of way so that we know exactly where everyone needs to be? Everyone knows who's to their left, who's to their right. Like when it came to Cthulhu, like it was okay. Know who's to your left, know who's to your right, know what marker is to your left, know which one is to your right, so that you know that you're in the right position.
Yeah, pop a fucking Adderall, people, and let's get focused.
Like, here. I see people jumping around. I see people doing circles. Like, I get it. Like, that's the area that you're supposed to be in. But can we at least please just stay in a position for a couple seconds and like, talk to your groups, talk to your party, and see like, hey, here's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be the front right person. I'm gonna be the front right healer. You're gonna be the front left healer. Like me and Violet are talking. Like,
we got it.
You know,
we got it, Lil. We got that. We got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Keep it together. All right. Anyways, so yeah, especially that star guy is jumping around nonstop. But yes, Lily is right. Please, again, the more we know what we're doing here, the better we're going to do. We're going to one shot this if we're totally on the same page. So again, shadow fissures may happen, kick groups may have to move, and the tombs will hit every person in the group. One thing to note: the boss's hitbox is pretty small from what I've seen. Still do your best as kick groups to stay max range, and you have got to stack. Because if someone's just a little bit too close this way, and they get hit with the shadow or the ice tomb, it's going to hit both kick groups. So please stay on top of that. And yes, that is a good point. If one of the groups gets one of the kick groups gets out of position or tombed, the tank will have to do their best to shield bash. But if the next group is able to do it and it's on cooldown, then we'll have them do that.
Just a note for the shadow fissures, it's more than likely going to hit melee, so that's all the more reason for ranged and especially healers to be like paying attention to that, because it's very easy to miss, and if you die, we're fucked, so you cannot miss it.
Yes, I didn't explain the mechanic of what happens with the shadow tomb. Over 5 seconds, it will do 130% of your max HP damage to you. So if everyone who gets tombed doesn't get at least one significant heal, they will die. So do the absolute best you can to be watching the bars, watching those melee groups. Make sure one heal is going off on at least every person in that group. It's probably honestly, this is probably the hardest part of the entire raid, is keeping a stacked melee group alive.
If I can throw in a quick observation. Yep. Just during phase 2, when we're all spreading out, I know that healers want to kind of be closer to that center circle so they can have more people that are in range of their heals. Just, you need to go as close as you comfortably can within that range 11 of melee DPS, so that way you're not pushing the ranged DPS out of range from being able to hit the boss.
Yep. And yes, I didn't even bring up the most important part of the entire phase 2 and 3. Kel'Thuzad will be throwing out that frostbolt volley every 15 seconds. So when it comes to frost resist gear, everything I've seen is said wear your 2 best pieces that you don't lose too much DPS or healing, but just enough to maybe resist one once in a while. But you will be gobbling down frost resistant potions like it's going out of style. Healers, it may be more beneficial for you to do mana potions, but
100%.
Yeah, no.
Frost potions will
100% healers need to be hitting mana potions.
Yes.
It was noted in the chat, but I'll reiterate it here on voice, that the interrupts need to be the blast and not the volley. Okay, the frost volleys are going to go out. Don't waste your interrupt on that. It's got to be the frost blast. Okay.
Yeah.
So listen for the call outs. Listen for the people who are calling it. Paul.
Yeah, it's the bolt, not the blast. The blast is the tomb.
Yeah, bolt.
The bolt is the actual thing on the tank.
The single target frost.
Can we do an actual run through? Like, let's do an actual play-by-play with you calling it out. Like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Like, we're all gonna run in from the middle of Ironforge and run in and do this and start calling out stuff.
Yep. Yeah. Let me get through the whole fight and then we'll do an actual run through. Okay. So for phase 2, that's really it. So gobbling down those frost resistance potions. Tanks are going to do the best they can to stay on top of things. You got to stop your DPS right before. Again, if you're in the middle of a big cast and it's going to go off right before the MC, just do what you got to do and stop the cast, okay? Because I have watched videos where all of a sudden Kel'Thuzad starts running halfway across the room and the tanks have to bring them back. So please stop DPS right before the MC. Again, every 55 seconds or so is when you have to stop, basically. Okay, that's phase 2. Phase 3, the only thing that's going to happen different is the 2 hallways, the sides to the east and the west, or left, right, however you want to say it. Basically 5 Anubricons are going to come out. The first 3 are going to be shackled by the priests, Priest, you've got that figured out. I'm not going to micromanage that. They will get marked. So the tanks who are going to be picking them up, don't go and start bashing the wrong things. Everyone else, pretend like they don't exist. Ignore them completely. You don't need to do anything.
Avoid multi-shot if one gets shackled near the boss.
Yeah, the common sense stuff. If a CC target is by the boss, you don't whirlwind, you don't multi-shot, you don't do anything that can break those CCs. It might be CC'd right on top of the boss. Oh, that sucks. No multi-shot for the rest of the fight. It is what it is. The last two, Ad 4 and 5, are going to be picked up by Nert and Kabasu. So Nert will pick up the 4th beetle and just kind of keep him away from the center, so we're not getting multi-shots or anything like that on him. And then Kaba, again, just kind of doesn't really matter where you do it, just don't do it right next to the boss. And really from there, that's it. I mean, the beetles can get hectic as long as everyone keeps their cool. Lanai, you on comms?
Yeah, I'm on comms.
Are you going to be able to stay on comms for the night?
Probably until about 11.
Okay. Well, hopefully it doesn't last that long. Lanai will be calling out shackles, and the priests will be taking care of marking the shackles. So I'll give 3 targets, 3 marks to the melee groups. Have you already designated your marks, Lanai?
Not yet. I'm doing it right now.
All right. Okay. As long as you got that figured out. All right. We will do a walkthrough. But before we do that, does anyone have any questions about positioning, where you're supposed to be, any of that sort of stuff?
Question I have is
one thing I wanted to add, stop DPS before 40% and wait for the next mind control to go out. It makes things a lot smoother for phase 3.
Yes, thank you. That is phase 3. I didn't say that. Phase 3 starts at 40%. So to that point, if we have a mind control and then tip over 40%, that can be a little bit hectic. Can you call that out for us, please, since you brought it up?
Yeah, I may not be watching the boss's health though, since I'm healing.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
So it's gonna be a lot easier for an off tank or a DPS to call that out.
I don't think we'll have a problem calling out 40%. I'll be staring the entire time.
Between me and Hacks, one of us will call it out. For the frostbolt volleys, again, they're like every 12 seconds, so we're not going to call out volleys. It's just part of it. Just be quick on your potions and self-heal where you can, bandage where you can, things like that. There won't be a ton of raid healing going out. Obviously, primary objective is to keep the tank alive. Okay, before we gather back up in the back, what was the other thing, Neth?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you really want to try to save cooldowns for phase 3, right? And then phase 3, it's basically a burn phase.
Yes. Once phase 3 hits, it will be mana intensive for the priests or for the healers keeping the other 2 tanks alive and the main tanks. So yeah, burn once we get to 40%. But again, keep your aggro in check, watch your threat. When we still do have mind controls, nothing changes except for it gets harder. Okay. So again, my backup tanks at the moment for the ads are Nert and Kaba. If for whatever reason those tanks get mind controlled, Kaeln and Pole March are my backups to the backups. All right, everybody come on back here. Let's pretend like we're doing this for real. Everybody back to the star. Okay, we got about a 10-minute delay getting everybody here. Actually, a little bit more than that. The goal was to poll by 7:30. We're still doing okay at the moment, but all right, everybody, let's do a ready check and see who's AFK and who's not.
Just hit /follow on Biscuit Bliss.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, Nerd.
I was just gonna say the only kill that my priest group has had on this, on phase 3, we were down to like 25% of the raid, and we still pulled it off. Like, if a ton of people are dead, doesn't mean we're out. Like, you can still pull it off. Just do your thing. Just do your job. If you have to fucking kite the mobs, kite them. Like, it can be done if we're way, way dead. Like, you can still pull it off. So, don't panic.
Yes, that is a good point. If the one of the ad tanks dies, and the backup tanks also can't get it, they can be kited. So, all right, let's go ahead and start, everybody. Okay, we're at the entrance. We've just done all of our ready checks. We're not pulling, but we're going to move up. We're going to move into the room. So, follow Hacks. Everyone stands on the outside of the circle.
You are not popping Juju chills yet.
Oh yeah, good point. Don't pop your Juju chill until phase 2 starts.
From what I've seen, the encounters I've seen, if the fight's taken much longer than 10 minutes, we're in trouble. But this is our last chance to get any last buffs out right here. Okay, all right, pull 3, 2, 1, everybody into the circle. Okay, assume your position. If you're a caster, step closer to the outside. So I am going to take this corner here for me as a tank. Hax is going to be near the top, kind of by the throne. He'll watch kind of these areas for A-bombs to be coming in, and Ren will be kind of on this side here, just initially. Once we start picking up A-bombs, whoever kind of gets it first will just rotate through. So if I get the first one, then we'll go to Hax, then to Ren, then back to me, and so on and so forth. Okay. Pew pew pew, we're concussive shotting skeletons. Melee is only attacking A-bombs once they get into the circle. Also, don't be in such a hurry that you start rogue DPSing or Fury Warrior DPSing before a tank gets it. Okay, phase 1 is over. We have a few ads we're cleaning up. Hax is moving to pick up the boss. Get in your positions. Everybody to your positions. Again, within your parties, as was put out earlier, discuss your positioning and discuss where you're going to stand with other people in your group, so you're not trying to stand in the same spot the moment it happens. Well, I guess you're not in parties. You know what? That's not going to work, so whatever. Do the best you can. If you see someone, you know, like, whatever. Okay.
Who's Laloon? You're too close to Lilith.
No, she's good. She's good. There's not enough room here. She should be up a little forward, just to the left. She's good. We're basically right where we need to be.
Okay, all right, so we're in this phase. Our spacing is good. Again, you should not move from your spot unless you're moving out of a shadow fissure. Strafe away, move away, come right back. If you're
sorry, but you're wrong, Lilith. I've got my range 11 on, and you're within range. So,
where is? We'll do one more dry run once we get into Saf's room when we're all standing together. We'll call it out.
I'm trying to base this on the room.
Yeah, we'll do a quick walkthrough once we get in there. So, all right. Once again, tank is in the middle. Frost volleys are going out. Shadow fissures are popping up on the floor. People are moving out of the way. 60 seconds is about to elapse. At least 50 seconds, Ren and I are going to move in. Stand by Hacks. We're going to start DPSing the boss, trying to build rage. As soon as that mind control goes out, one of the tanks will pick him up. Hunters, mages, CC, sheep, disorienting shot. Everybody else. Dido has it. All right, I'm going to stay put. Okay, again, popping your frost potions. And I don't need Pre to pretend like he's calling out the kicks, but the first one's going to come up. Pre's going to call it out, just so we can hear your voice. Pre, just say...
Group 1 kick, next group 2.
Okay, just like that, he'll call out group 2, he'll call out group 3. Okay.
Do me a favor, when you do interrupt, just say interrupted, like group 2 interrupted. Just that way I know you.
All right. Yep. Group 2 interrupted.
Okay, next will be group 3.
Do we have anyone on comms in group 3 that can call it out? Probably Kaba. All right. Well, they got. Okay. Got it. Hopefully they have weak auras as well. All right. Beyond that, that's the big things for phase 2. We are at 42%. We are stopping all DPS. In fact, probably more like 43%. Complete stop of DPS. Mind control goes out. Actually, mind control is 10 seconds away. Tanks are moving in. Okay, mind control goes out. I'm an angry little gnome. Ren has it. Hax moves back.
Fisher underneath group 2. Get out. Fisher underneath group 2.
Yeah, good practice. Do it.
And Casey's dead.
Okay. All right. again, watching for fissures, watching for ice tombs.
Okay, back in group 3. Interrupt.
Group 3 is interrupted.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. 40% is here. The mind controls are over. Burn phase go. Priests. Who is the first MC? Just so we all know.
It's gonna
Well,
be on
it will be subjective, right? Whichever
it'll
way
be
they come out.
subjective on which way they come out. So, but the
So
shadow figure
I'm
will
a
die,
big
Owen.
I'm a big beetle. Who's getting me here?
That's gonna be Orasa.
Okay, Arasa's got me. Another beetle is coming out of this exact same side. Who's got this one? Saintly or Owen? Okay. All right. I have noticed that too. It seems like sometimes
we need somebody to interrupt. Group 2, you're next. We just lost 4 people. No big deal.
Okay, so again, the big thing with the beetles is a lot can come out of those sides. I've seen a few different things. It looks like it's just RNG, whether it's 3 or 4 out of one side, 1 out of the other. It just sort of depends. So Priest, just be ready. Just because you weren't the primary role player for that position, you may end up having to step up. Okay, and within like 10 seconds of the time the first one comes out, the 5th one will probably be out. So if you are off tanking a beetle, come stand on Diamond or whatever I am, Star. My off tanks, come to me. Okay, first one is who? Jump up if it's you. Second one is Kabasu. Easy peasy. Okay, backup. Oh, Nert just died. Who's my backup? Who's my backup tank? Okay, I got Kael'thuzad. Great. All right, Kabasu just died. Who's my backup tank for Kabasu? I need you. I need my backup tank for Kabasu. No RP walking in real life. Okay, yeah, so that's pole march. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Again, if for whatever reason we have the tanks drop down, if you're a hunter and you're close, do the best you can to pick it up. It might be difficult. One thing to be aware of too, if those beetles swap targets, they get a buff. So the longer they stay on one target, the better it is for the healers and everyone else involved. Okay, burn, 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 mind controls, blah, 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 in and out. Here comes the mind control. We'll walk in. Ren is mind controlled. Hax has it. I'm going back to my spot. Okay. If you understand your role in this, I'm not gonna dime you out like that. But actually, no. If you have any questions, please click not ready. If you have any questions about where you should be standing, or about the phases, or about your responsibilities.
All right, so I'm sitting here looking like a fucking idiot. I got moved.
Just really quick, did we go over the fact that the abominations do a debuff to the tanks and they need to rotate?
Yep, we did. Twice.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're not a tank. You weren't listening.
All right, so I got moved into group 7. I was in the group with Violet.
Yeah, so look at the most recent one. I'm going to repost it, okay? Actually, I'm just going to post the link to it.
I see it, and I'm still labeled as group 3. However, in-game, I'm in group 7.
Your in-game group doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I'm going to where the diagram says, correct?
Yeah, so again, once we get in, if you look at your group, like you look at the raid frames, don't pay attention to the raid frames for where you should be standing. The raid frames have nothing to do with your physical position in the room. So put that number that's on top of your character's name, don't pay attention to it. Raid frames mean nothing. You must only stand on where your yellow marker is on the room layout. Hang on one sec. Okay, yeah. Also, the beetles do get buffed if someone dies in phase 3. So obviously we want to keep everybody alive, but if people start dropping, the beetles will start killing the tanks a lot quicker. So swapping targets and people dying will make the beetles stronger. Okay, let me just double check. Okay, Lanai, did you have a question?
No, I wanted to clear up confusion on the shackles. So we can only shackle 3. If we shackle more than 3, all the shackles are broken.
Yes, only 3 shackles.
Just a quick clarification on the side. So I added Saintly since she's on that side. So her and Oven are going to share circle. So basically, the idea is that if 2 come out of that right side, like you called for, Hulk, then Saintly and Arasa will handle the 2 on that side, and then I will get the 1 on my side, and Oven doesn't have to worry about doing anything. But if we have 2 come out first on Oven and I's side, we'll grab those 2, and then Arasa can just worry about shackling one of the ones on his side. And Saintly doesn't have to worry about shackling in that case.
Perfect. As long as you guys are on the same page.
The other thing, sorry.
Nert, so I'll come back to you real quick. Nert, just once we get to 40%, you just keep your eyes in this direction. You know, looking towards, because you're already on this side, so just make sure you're watching.
I'm at the 7 o'clock, right?
You are at, you're basically 9 o'clock. So yeah, you're in kit group 1 here on Diamond is where you'll be stacked. So it'll be watching at the 9 o'clock position. If more than 2 come out, you go get that 3rd.
Got it.
And Kabasu, same for you. If you see more than 2 come out, you're going to be, you're picking up that 3rd one. We may have a few issues with hitting shackles. It's fine. Don't freak out. Don't panic. Well, if a tank is on it, just pick a different one and grab it. Okay. All right. Kalen, did you have questions?
Off tanks, they get mark tags. I'm assuming we get symbols
For the tanks that are going to come rotate in, or for the which ones are we talking about?
Any, but I'm assuming towards the end.
There's just going to be 2 unmarked scarabs, and you're going to pick them up.
Pretty much, yeah. We'll have the basically that's it. Because we'll have the 3 marks on the kit groups. We'll have the 3 marks on the shackle targets, and then unmarked ones. Do the best you can to be picking up. It will be a little bit hectic, obviously, if an off tank dies. But if you see a giant bug running around smashing healers in the face, just mentally mark that one. That's yours.
And what's the best way to outrange ice blocks on healers? So we're not ice blocking the healers we're standing next to. Just don't stand.
Just try and just give yourself a little bit of space. Move a little bit further back, far away. If you can find a spot. And if I end up getting a beetle right here and I'm tanking it, everyone else can just sort of adjust around me as best I can. It's dynamic. We'll have to adapt as we do it, but do the best you can.
So beetles out on the edge.
Ideally, that probably would be the easiest way to do it.
Excuse me, sorry.
Okay. You're good. I'm glad you unmuted your mic for that. Just kidding. All right, that's it. Everyone else said they are good. We're going to stop wasting time here. Everyone go ahead and log out, and we're swapping over to our mains. If you are not already there, I know like Kabasu just got here, so we'll get him a summon. If your Lights Hope Chapel, start riding over.
Well, no, for DPS, don't look at the beetles, don't target them, don't do anything to them.
Yes.
We light up summon group them.
Yeah, at that point, it's just like burn, KT, like nobody but tanks are looking at beetles.
Yep. Or if tanks die, it's going to be hunters, kitemen.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I logging?
If you're in the raid, log over. We'll have to see. I know we had a couple issues with people getting here late and whatnot, but just log over and make sure you're standing outside Naxx.
But the summons are directly to the door or to chapel.
Yeah, we'll summon directly to the door. Get off your summon characters, just get on your main characters.
Tanks are like, you're probably gonna die, so it wouldn't be a bad idea for hunters to have like a second threat on the field.
All right, to that point, if you're a hunter and you're close and you want to throw a distracting shot occasionally, careful. The Crimson Caravan is walking, so don't screw yourself over. I'm going to mark him, just try and avoid that.
I made Radius lead. I'm swapping to Shun.
Yeah, do not zone in at all yet.
Some just got in here earlier, so got stuck. Kick Stringer down already.
If you need an invite and you are on the roster, whisper me or just whisper me.
It should just be Saintly and Kale.
We have 4 empty spots right now. People are swapping over, I think.
And Shiley.
And it looks like Kabasu needs to be in here.
They can't join.
Yeah, I got him. Shiley, well, I'll move around.
If you give me assist, I can move them to where they need to go.
All right, hang on. Who has lead? Radius does.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, we're still missing one person that should be in the raid. If you're on the roster, get in here.
So I see Saintly missing from group 5.
AFK a sec. Should be right back.
Okay.
As soon as everyone's in, I can do a DKP push.
Okay, again, the main reason we did what we just did is so no one's panicking about world buffs. So we should have plenty of time at this point to get in, get DKP, get everything figured out. So, and let me just say, I appreciate your patience. I appreciate you all being there and doing what we needed to do. I know it's annoying to get there on your ults and everything, but I believe it will pay off when we get in here in one shot, KT.
I mean, how many times have we taken time to explain everything?
They can't join
And
us.
it's paid off. You did a good job. Let's fucking kill this.
All right, Jarek and Lily, go ahead and log in.
Coming in right now.
Once Jarek is online, we'll push DKP.
Just another thing that came to my mind right now, like if you're a bug tank on phase 3, like we're not gonna be killing these things. We're just tanking them, so only be rotating like your survivability stuff. Don't worry about threat. As long as you have a threat, you're good.
Okay, DKP push coming out. Lag spiking. And then we'll go ahead and start the raid. And we'll add in the appropriate time bonuses later on. DKP is good to go.
Okay, everyone go ahead and zone in. We're going to go to Saf's room.
Just assign meeting. All right, stop. We need Warlock.
Saintly.
All right, if you aren't zoned in, you're Warlock, please summon Saintly, I guess.
I'm sorry.
We just got it.
Is anyone else?
Cursed has it. Cursed has it. I see him.
I will accept a 14 out of 15 Naxx, thanks. Okay, once we get to Saf's room, everyone stack on star again, please. Everybody come to star. We're going to walk through just one more time quick, get our positioning, and then we're going to go.
Hey, Hawk.
Yes.
You want to know something really cool?
Sure.
We're gonna kill KT tonight, and you're gonna be the raid leader for it.
One thing we didn't go over, probably best not to buff fort to keep everybody's HP below like 6,000-ish, except tanks.
Yeah, so the philosophy with that is the less HP you individually have, the less the ice tombs will damage you for. And as a result, the less the healers will have to heal. All right.
Take off their fort then. I just buffed you.
Is that smart though? Because frostbolt volleys and other things might.
Yeah.
So the frostbolt volley is only every 15 seconds though.
And it only hits for about 2,000 to 3,000.
Yeah, all you gotta do is survive the frostbolt volley.
We may adjust it. Let's just see how it is. You know, there's pros and cons. If the mana's good after whatever, then.
If a lot of people have their buffs, so that may balance everything out. Okay, this is a ready check. Make sure everyone is standing on star.
Frostbot.
Yeah, in fact, go ahead and use your frostbot right now.
Pretty sure I said
but
that.
No other buffs, just your frostbot. Okay, everyone's ready. All right. The yellow, everyone stay put. Don't move with me. This blue part, we're simulating this is the green circle inside of KT's room. Okay, just so we're clear. The big wide areas, like where I'm standing on the inside of the green, this is about the size of the outside of the ring inside KT's room. So use this kind of as your frame of reference.
Can you, I'm sorry for being such a pain in the ass, but there was a diagram. Where was that diagram located for phase 1, phase 2? Rating tab.
Yeah, rating. It's the last one I posted.
And it's just phase 2.
Yeah, it's only phase 2. It's basically phase 2 on.
We could put it in docs and updates, but that would just be too easy.
Well, I don't like doing it easy. I've done enough today. All right. Okay. That said, everyone's got all their buffs. We're ready to go. We're going to do a 10-second timer just so someone doesn't just stand here with a thumb up their butt and wait while everyone else goes in. Okay. So let me just do that real quick.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, everybody into the middle. Go ahead and spread out as you need. Again, I'll go to this side, Ren. The other side, Hack's top. Okay, abominations are coming in, blah, blah, blah. We do our thing. Okay, we have successfully killed everything for phase 1, except for the last couple things. We're about to go to phase 2. Hax is going to get in position to pick up KT. Hax is in position. Everyone's DPSing down the ads. KT has spawned. Everyone get to your spots. Everyone to your spots. Again, the way the room is oriented, the throne is where I'm pinging here. The entrance is here. Throne, entrance. Make sure you have your... if you don't have your range on right now, it's not the end of the world, but you have a basic idea of your spacing here. Okay, melee groups. Let me
stay here in the wrong spot. You got to be right behind the boss. Exactly opposite of Hax.
So everybody on the outside / range 11.
Lanai, what are your marks so I don't overdo them?
We're using Star Circle and Diamond.
Hey, Violet, can you take a step or two closer? Little bit more. Little bit more.
Get
okay.
Get in position.
All right, right there.
Yeah, you're on Moon Group.
All right, Violet, that's the perfect range that we want to be in. I got Ridius talking to me from the back. That's where we want to be. So there's... Sorry for chiming in, but everybody wants to be talking. Not during the fight, but look at your range right now and set it up so that you can all be in place so that you can see where the guys behind you need to be and where you need to be, so that we're all far enough away that we don't get hit by the AoE, but close enough to where we can all do our jobs.
Okay, all right. We're basically gonna kind of wrap that up here. The bugs will come from this way and this way. Tanks will pick them up. Nert, Kaba, just start moving your directions, please. Your assigned directions. Again, Kaba, you're going pretty much this way. Where I'm pinging, and Nert's going this way. Kaba this way. Good. All right. That's it. I feel good. I have positive feelings. We're gonna get this done. Everybody, come on. Let's go in.
Are we doing fort buffs and just letting people click off if they're over 6k?
Yeah, we'll just that'll be our magic number, I guess. We'll say over 6k. If you're a melee, healer, whatever, go ahead and click off your fort buff.
Make sure you turn your range to 11.
We'll make sure we get that in here.
Wait until you get your king's buff before you click off anything.
We stop for a second to pass out.
Yep, we're stacking on star, buffing on star.
So I should probably take a minute to kind of explain healing.
Yes, please, because there's quite a few people who don't know what their assignments are.
Okay. So in phase 1, these are the tank healing assignments. are the raid healing assignments. Night Reaver, cover 1 through 4. Violet, cover 5 through 8. Priest, help out where you can. Alright, when we go to phase 2, you will primarily heal your group, except for Violet will heal group 1 and Celeste will heal group 3. Because group 3 does not have a healer in it, in that area.
All right. So Violet's on group 1, Celeste on group 3.
Celeste on group 3, so it's the group adjacent to you. All right. Then, if there is an ice block on the melee groups, these are, it's posted in healing chat. This is who each healer is healing, so we don't dump 5 heals on the same person and 4 other people die. So Sunlow, you are on tank heals, but if an ice block happens on the melee group, you're going to heal Brookie. So I basically have this sorted by, you know, where the melee groups are standing and where the healers should be standing, so there should be no issue with it. Obviously, if you're in range of someone who's ice blocked and you're not, and it's like, you know, it's group 1 melee to the left of the boss, and you can reach, go ahead and throw some heals in there. In group 3, when the big Anoop things come out, these are the OT healers, and obviously it'll depend on where they come out from and which ones get shackled. But right here, this basically is 360 degrees coverage. So heal whatever OT is within your range, and if he's getting a lot of overhealing, we'll adjust. Any questions?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
can all right. Yeah, really, that's the question. Violet just said it. All right, so what's gonna happen? Like phase 1 comes in, and everything comes out. Who are the off tanks?
I mean, I think we've.
Hi, Lilith. Welcome to the raid.
Okay, if you have any questions about your individual assignment, click not ready. If you have questions about your individual assignments, click not ready. Okay, Brooke, do you know where you're supposed to be standing? Brookie, you're in interrupt group 2. Gilly is your stack target. You stand on top of square and you interrupt when called. Kelm, 150 for. Okay.
Just a quick note for ice blocks for healers. If a tank or an off tank gets hit by one when they're not actively tanking, it's going to be hitting pretty hard because we have like 10k health. Just so.
Yeah, I mean, the easy version is if anyone is hit by the ice block, get it taken care of. All right, hang on. I'm giving everybody assist.
I know it sounds like
Anybody who gets one needs the heal immediately.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's not the case. I'm saying that we're going to be taking 14,000 damage over 4 seconds rather than 6.
I know it sounds like a dumb question, but we need to run through. We're about to run in here. I've got a bunch of messages. I got a bunch of people sending them to me. We walk in, we run in, boom, shit happens, bang, bang, bang. Phase 1 ends, phase 2 starts. Okay, fine. Go ahead, do it.
Okay, if you have questions, I honestly don't know what to say at this point. We practice where we practice in Ironforge, we practice in Sapstrom. You should be standing in the exact same spot that we just did it 2 different times in 2 different locations. If you need to get a basic idea, if you're looking at the chart, group 1, look at the map, please. Group 1 is up here. Group 2 is here. Group 4 is here. Group 6. Group 8 group 7, group 5, group 3, and again group 1. You see this little pointy thing I'm standing in front of? Can a hunter throw a mark at this little point? Okay, you see how these pointy things? This is those octagonal lines. So from this pointy line all the way to the back of the room, this is the divider line between groups 7 and 8. This little pointy line here, this is the divider line between groups 7 and 5. So from here all the way back. Okay? Does this make sense? Hopefully we're good.
Yep, that makes sense. Let's do it.
Okay, again, where are we? Pre-moon group. If you are a moon group, that's group 1 for interrupts. Pre-Quintus Pole March Nert. Group 2, Gilly, square group. Brook, Kaba, RA, and Gilly. Hey, Brook, Gilly, Brook. Yeah, and Kaba. Okay. Again, Kaba and Nert, you stay with those groups until the bugs come out. Phase 3. Group 3, Gilly's group. No, excuse me, Essett's group. Essett's Triangle, Keln and Bilbo. Essett, Keln and Bilbo, group 3. Okay, go ahead and get your buffs out now. Go, go.
Everybody
L2,
should
go
have
to group
pots
3.
pre-potted.
Hey, this is Brookie. Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. I apologize on double mute. I don't have any questions on positioning, but number one, how much FR should I have? I heard about 105. Is that right?
Use your best 2 frost resistance items.
That's 2. Okay, and number 2, I have on a Spirit of Zanza. Do I need to remove that because of the 130 HP tick?
No, keep it.
Yeah, I'd say keep it, and if you have Fort, take that off.
If I have Fort, take off Fort. Got it. Thank you.
Again, you do not need greater shadow protection. You shouldn't need that.
People should get Hellstones from Warlocks.
If you haven't already done that, do it.
Done.
Okay, this is ready check for buffs. This is not as hard as we've made it out to be. It's a lot of explanation for a fight that's really fairly simple. Your individual responsibilities are marginal. If you stand in the right spot and you do the 1 or 2 things that are your job, that's it. Again, moving out of the way of the shadow fissure, make sure you're ranged out. If you're a healer, heal. If you're a CC'er, you CC. If you're a tank, you rotate in, all that sort of stuff. Really, there's not a lot of individual responsibility here, so let's get this taken care of. Okay, so this is my last little 30-second pep talk, or 20-second. We have everything we've done in Classic thus far has led up to this point. Like literally every mechanic we're seeing in this raid, we have seen in another raid before. They're just combined. There's resistance, there's AoE volleys, there's spacing, there's CCing mind-controlled people, there's ads to pick up, there's moving out of the fire. Nothing in here is something you haven't seen and you haven't already done successfully. So get that in your mind that this is not hard. You can do your job, your individual responsibility. We are going to one-shot this. If we magically don't, we've got it. We have this fight. Okay, I'm done. All right. Lily, are you good?
No, I suck.
Okay, well, beyond that, are you ready to go? You're AFK.
I'll try.
Okay.
One thing, Hulk, since Elchu wasn't here when you made the diagram, where is he supposed to be?
He's not in the raid. Kaba
Oh, he isn't?
We're good. Nope.
Yep,
Oh.
Kaba's here.
Oh, didn't realize that.
If you haven't already done it, DPS or damage buffs for food is preferable to stamina food, unless you're tank.
Watch your range.
Last chance for food buffs or any other last minute buffs.
Watch your range.
Everybody move up, creep up slowly. In fact, Essett, why don't you stand in the front just so we can all stand on triangle, please? Once everybody gets stop. Everybody needs to get here. I know someone's eating, we're good. As soon as you get here, we're gonna move. Okay, pull timer's going out. Hey guys, this is easy. We got this, no problem. Do your jobs, stand where you're supposed to stand. We got this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Servants, soldiers of the cold.
Okay, again, ranged on the outside, melee on the inside. Melee, wait for the tanks to bring the A-bombs to us.
Head on a swivel always.
Hunters, concussion shot, skellies. Let's do it.
Drink.
Thanks, Chupa.
Watch Skelly's behind A bombs.
Thank you.
Skelly's coming in. Okay, again, if you weren't designated to call things out, please try and avoid cluttering things up. And one last thing, when we get to the end, guys, as he's about to die, just like we did on Saffron, stay focused, clear the chatter, focus on your job. Okay, Dido's picking up the first A-bomb. Dido's on the first one.
Solis, get the next HOJ.
On who?
On the next A-bomb that comes in.
Keep him stunned, guys.
Okay, next A-bomb will be Ren, then Naxx next. The debuff falls off after 10 seconds, so it's not a big deal.
Shit, I drew it off the bar. I need somebody else to get it.
Rose, get stun on that.
I got it.
Pallet. All right. Did you both go?
No, I forgot mine.
Okay, good. Rose, you'll be next. Pally stun first, then the
Naxx
Rose
is next. Naxx is next A-bomb.
So Rose is next HOJ on an A-bomb. Then Jarek, then Heaven, then Fully Cooley, and back to Shot.
Naxx is next A-bomb. Here it comes. Watch the threat. Keep in mind, everybody, that tanks are in mitigation gear. So be careful.
Jarek next A-bomb.
Dido's got this one. Ren's next. It probably will get to the point where we're just picking up what we can, so.
Keep on it out.
Emerald Cry. Next will be Fully.
We got 2.5 minutes left of phase 1. 2.5 minutes left. Okay, skeletons and A-bomb stacked. Thank you. Naxx, you got this one.
Fully Cooley with the stun. Next will be Shyly.
Naxx, you just kind of watch that angle. I'm going to watch over kind of this direction. And Ren, you just kind of watch the south part at this point. Ren, that's yours. Nert's got it. We're good.
Behind. Sea Lice is next on A-bomb stun.
All at which side?
Let's get those skeletons down. Some are getting close. Those are priority targets. Okay, I got the next A-bomb.
I got this one coming in.
Skelly right behind it.
After
Got 2 skeletons behind.
Sea License is out.
My stun is up. Somebody grab it.
Get out.
Another A-bomb coming in.
I'll
Hacks.
disarm the A-bombs.
Rose has got this one. Hit it.
Ren, you got next A-bomb?
Yeah.
We'll just go back to the order. The directional thing isn't going to work.
Jarek on the next.
1 minute left. Ren, you're on this one.
Pallies, if you're not burning a lot of mana, use Exorcism. Jarek on the A-bomb. Followed by Heaven.
I am not going to burn an exorcism.
Dido's got this one. I got this one.
I have a low mana pool. I can't afford it.
Okay, should be Heaven on the stun. Next will be Fully Cooley.
Another A-bomb. Next tank up. I think that's Hacks.
Fully Cooley, we got an A-bomb coming in. Then it'll be Shyly.
30 seconds. 30 seconds until the phase is over. Keep it up, guys. Again, when the phase is running out, focus on burning. Okay, we got a lot of ads coming in. A lot of ads coming in. Blister. Blister.
They're Skellies, fortunately.
Get all those
on you.
phase 2 in 10.
Kel'Thuzad
Naxx,
in 8.
get in position. Ren, you got next tank.
Burn those ads
Ren,
down,
hit the next
guys.
one. Okay, Nert's on the next one. Focus ads. Focus ads. Burn those ads and then get in your spots. If you're range and your targets are dead, move. Okay, one more Soul Weaver.
2.
Finish Soul Weaver. It's almost. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay,
Get
get in your
spots,
spots.
guys.
Go, go. Everyone in your spots, range 10.
Come on, guys. Stay out of my range.
Group 2 is going to be next. Go. Group 3, you're next on the kicks.
Soul Weaver up in the northwest.
Group 3. Group 1's next on the kicks. Frostpot.
Make sure you're good on your range. Range is priority.
Group 1 will be next.
Shadow Fissure 3 move.
Okay, kicked. Group 2's next. You ready for it?
B-res on Bilbo. B-res on Bilbo.
Kick. Group 3, you're next.
Night, get the res.
Call it out.
Down, got it.
Oh, shoot. All the groups. Okay. Oh, wow. That was really bad luck.
Okay, we're back to group 1. I got it. Group 2, you're next.
Melee, check your ranges.
Yeah, kick groups. You gotta be away.
Yep. Scoot over to me, guys. Scoot over to me.
Sorry, we missed that. MC. It didn't pop on my timer.
Yeah, that's no good.
Ren's got it. Ren's moving it back. Got that Shadow Fissure. Stop DPS. Let Ren get it to where it needs to be.
I had to interrupt those Frostbolt guys.
Make sure you're ranged. Kick it. Let's go back to group. Go back to group 1. Who was the last one? I'm dead, so I don't know.
Oh, tank up.
Yep. So right there, that's
Keep those heals on.
too close. We gotta spread out, guys.
Okay, yeah.
Check your range right now. Check your range. You gotta be nobody within range.
Yep.
Try to go max range.
Okay, MC. Heals on Dido. MC heals on Dido. Well, no, Kellen's got it.
Kick. Next group. Call it out, guys, when you kick it, so
Back
that we know
Dido.
where it is.
Rookie.
Kick it.
Okay, kick groups. You cannot be spread out. You got to be stacked
it.
on each other.
Yep, you got to stack right on each other. But you want to be not close to the other group, is what I'm saying. Like, try to be max range from the boss so that you're not going to chain that frost. Be right on each other. Kick, kick, kick. Kick it. Next group, be ready for that frost bolt.
Tanks move in. Tanks off. Tanks move in. I'm not seeing the timer, so I don't know. But just get stacked on the main tank.
Detonate mana in 7 seconds.
Stack tight. Everyone stack tight.
Goes on 9.
Next group, kick it. Good. Next group.
Your soul is
Come on, boys.
me
Next group, kick.
My timer's not showing up for the MCs.
CC with 9. CC with 9.
Detonate mana in 6 seconds. Guys, stay tight. Don't.
Somebody CC me.
Guys in the 1, 2, 3 groups, you got to be in an X, or in a cross formation.
Okay,
Don't get too close
decurse.
to each
Get
other.
everybody back position.
Or
Get ready.
48.
Next group to kick. Get ready.
Okay, we've had some
Kick it.
bad luck. This is still going well. Keep it up.
Okay, next group. Detonate mana in 7 seconds.
45.
We're gonna slow and stop DPS here in just a
Kick it.
moment.
Good. Next group. Get ready.
Tanks in.
Kick it.
Went in.
Next group.
DPS. Stop DPS. Stop DPS. Stop all DPS. All DPS.
Interrupt, kick it. Good. Next group.
There will be no
MCs.
Heals on Dido. I got it.
Kick it.
Okay, get those CCs out. Go ahead, tanks move back. Dido's got. Oh, it's on Ren. Never mind. Heals on
Frost
Ren.
blast coming up. No. Stack tight, guys. And then melee.
Polly's out.
Okay, phase 3 starts now. Phase 3 starts now. Priest, get ready.
Kick it. Kick it, guys. Next group.
I am rotating in to be in
Kick it.
group 1. I'm rotating in for group 1.
Kick it. Kick it. Good job.
I just
Down
kicked. Group 1 kicked.
Okay, group
Watch
2
for those
next.
ads.
Kick it, kick it.
Group 2.
Oof. Okay, next one.
Right
Kick
side.
it. Good.
Brooke, Kaba, you got to stack. Kaba, go. Brooke, you stay. Kaba, you go out. Kaba, go out.
We have interbates.
Top
Kick
left.
it.
Okay, group 1's next. I got it. I got next.
All the
Stanley,
crew
can you
and
get
her
that one
dad
that
with
just
their
came
It's got to be group 2 now. Got to be group 2. Group 2 kick, kick, kick.
I got it.
Okay, back to group 1.
Watch
Good.
your stacks, guys.
Group 3, kick it. Good. Group 2 next. Get ready to kick.
Mind control.
Need another shackle.
Nope.
No, no more.
If you're a hunter and you can kite, kite.
Shit.
Hunter,
Shackle
you can
3
kite.
again. They all broke.
They all
Don't
broke
put dots on them, guys.
Group 1's got next kick. Group 1's got next kick. Oh, never mind. MC.
MCs.
Tank's gonna have to kick.
Kick again, kick. Good. Good. Watch your range, guys. Everybody watch your range.
I know we're down a lot of CCers.
Going to go get the loose one.
We got a scarab in the raid. Somebody pick it up.
I'm trying to get there. I'm slowed. Yeah, it's
Group
on
1's
the
got
other
next.
side.
I
Kick
got
it.
interrupt.
The 9's down.
Good job, guys. 27%,
Okay,
26%.
this is most likely gonna be wiped. Just do the best you can.
Pump, boys.
Good. Kick it. Good
Okay,
job.
I got next. I got next kick. If you can kite, then keep doing it.
One
Yeah,
shot.
hunters try to help out and kite.
I got it.
And
Next kite or next kick.
Drop one
Next
shackle.
group.
kick it. Nice.
I got next kick. I got next kick.
Kick it.
Got it.
Next one.
Sorry, Windseeker.
Off tank in.
Kick.
If we got
Good job.
somebody.
Who's got a kick up?
Oh shit. Too close to melee.
We got any more shackles
Got
up?
it. Now we're gonna.
Yeah, it's just
We're good. All things considered, so let me tell you what went wrong. Let me tell you what went wrong there. The very first time all 3 of the melee groups got frost tombed, that killed us. If that hadn't happened, we would have been
That
fine.
sucked. Like, that sucked.
no.
So-
that was all of our fault for being too close to each
Yeah,
other.
so let me tell you why that happened. Fight's over. It's reset because it reset on MC. Okay, the reason that, yeah, it's not a wipe. We're still alive, right? Hey, good job, Group 8.
Don't walk in the
Group
middle.
8's the best group.
Are
Yeah,
we
don't
running
walk-
back?
Get out of the middle.
Yeah,
Oh.
go ahead and just run back. Just run back. There's too many people to res. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. What happened there? Someone in kick group 2 got hit, probably with the frost tomb, and as a result, groups 1 and 3 both got hit. So the way we clean this up is, again, marks, get in your positions. You know, my 3 rogues, get in your positions and back up as far as you can. It's a small hitbox, but get max range. And again, you guys have got to stay stacked on those marks on your rogues. If you stay right on top of each other, we had that. That was a kill.
That was
We didn't have
fucking
that first
incredible.
Hey,
That was really good.
quick. I noticed, and a couple of people noticed, that we didn't resist any frost on that, which might mean the frost resist gear is moot.
I resisted probably 70 to 80% of the frost volleys, and I'm at 200. I'm at about 200 frost resist. 215.
So it's the blast or the volley that we're resisting?
But what's the question there? Is the question really to just say, you know what, fuck the frost resist and let the healers pick it up and just take the DPS?
Well, that's the
can't
question.
resist.
No, but
You can't resist Frost Blast. It's the Frost Volley you can resist.
Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. Clear comms, please. We're not changing anything with what you guys are wearing. It worked out pretty well. What killed us is not frost resist gear. The frost resist gear you had worked fine. Not everybody got resisted, but a lot of people did. If nothing else, it mitigated it a little bit. Just stick with what you have. Our positioning is what killed us. That's it.
Please, pre-pot.
Yeah, thank you. Repot frost. If you need a frost resist potion, please let me know.
I have 25. I have 25 to hand out.
Nobody should need a single one.
I have 40. Get some.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah. So.
No, that was well done. We need to get in. Let's get reset and get another pull.
Solid first attempt. We figured out where positions need to go. This is our kill, boys.
One
Hey,
note
girls.
on phase 1. Remember I said don't stun the abominations until they get into the very center? I mean the very center. Let me drag them into the center so that my Thunder Fury doesn't chain all the way up the row like last time.
Yeah,
Just
that was
let
off.
us know on that. Let us know on that because it's not just it's the Hodge as well. That's the Pallies are stunning first, right? So.
Yeah, it should be Pally stunning.
Well, regardless of what it is, the point is don't stun until he gets well into the center. Once the tank has a chance to get it. Group 3 and 5, I'm getting a couple reports. Positioning was a little bit scuffed. Do the best you can to get it sorted out. Again, healers need to be closer to the front. I know we have 2 healers in both Group 3 and 5. For like 5, because of the aura, we'll have Rose be a little bit closer, Saintly a little bit further back, and then Dan, you know, you got a lot of space. And then Group 3, Lily, you'll be closer because of your aura, and then Violet a little bit farther back, and then Iridius and Widge, you guys can spread out.
Quick question.
Widge, I think I noticed that you were up by the throne. Maybe you just got out of position, but
I was tanking the Banshee, so I was trying to stay.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Quick question
Yeah,
for
he
the
was-
priests. I was getting whispers in the middle. Do you need detect magic on the boss after the mind control to check for buffs?
Yeah,
Well, I saw a renew on the boss, and if the detect magic wasn't up, you can't see it. So that means the boss is getting healed.
Okay,
But,
so
but
I
you
will.
can still dispel, right?
Yeah, you can dispel without saying it. You just spam it on him.
Yeah, but that's also wasting mana.
Okay, let's go.
You won't waste mana if you can't dispel anything.
Yeah, it won't cast it and use the mana if there's nothing to dispel.
Guys, that was fucking incredible.
I can't believe how good a fucking first attempt that was. That was like amazing, and like I didn't see a single person die from like shadow fissures. Like everybody's fucking paying attention. That was fucking awesome. I died early on Frost Tomb, and like I was the first one, so like it happens really fast. So you guys saw that there. Like it's super fast.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do real quick. Just to double, triple check our spacing, we got to be careful because, like Hacks last night, you can pull Kel'Thuzad if you get a little bit too close. Do the best you can, other than Group 1 and 2. Go get in your positions right now. Everybody get in your Phase 2 positions right now. Spread out. Group 1 and 2. Group 1, yeah, don't walk through the circle. Sorry.
I don't.
You
is this
can't
really
go near him.
necessary?
No, stop.
No. You can't go near him either. Hacks did that.
Stop,
the other night.
stop.
Yeah, I just said that. I mean, did people not hearing me? Am I muted?
No.
Okay.
You said
Group 1 and 2, don't go to where you need to be, but range, go spread out, get in your spots. Again, we're not going in the middle, and don't go by the boss, but everybody else, if you're in groups 4, 5, 6, 3 to 8, go stand in your spots real quick. Just hurry. We're going to do this. As soon as it pulls, if it does, we'll go. But I had a few requests because positioning was shit. So get in your spots. If you're ranged, caster, melee, stay back, please.
One thing I wanted to add, Hulk, if you're ranged, don't bother DPSing the abominations. Always look for the next Banshee that's coming out. They start targeting someone before they ever get close to us or into this main area where we're standing.
Melee DPS should be the only people on A-bombs. Period.
Yeah, You should always be looking out for skeletons that are walking towards us in the banshees and trying to find the next one that's coming out.
Okay, all right, everybody get back. Everybody get back. We're going. Everybody stack up on the star, please. Okay, there was no timer for the MC, so we had a few problems with the tank swap. I'm going to start a stopwatch as soon as we move into phase 2. Hopefully I'm a little accurate.
Hulk, I'm going to share a weak aura with you. It has timers for when MCs are about to go out.
You want to just call it out for me? We can just get rolling?
No, because I'm paying attention to raid frames more than that weak aura.
Okay, do it.
Mages needs help. Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Kaba and Lanai just waiting on you two. Let me know when you're good.
One sec.
Trying, my cast bar disappeared. Cast bar for the enemy so I can interrupt them.
Yeah, that is problematic. Try swapping your stances.
Remark the melee.
Missing fort, missing a few buffs here.
Yeah, fort, we're not. Well, yeah, get everything out and again, pop it off if you don't need it.
Yeah, get everything out at this point. We don't have world buffs to give us ridiculous amounts of health.
So the only thing I want to say is, with respect to the shackles, priests are going to need a little leeway with positioning because we may have to run to get in range of a shackle. And I just need anyone who isn't a priest to be cognizant of that. And if you have to move positions to stay out of range, just accommodate them because we have to move, be in range, and then stay in range to keep the shackle up.
Okay, I will say this also. It helps greatly if you speak up if you have interrupted, because I got yeeted by the boss, and I lost track of which group was interrupting. So, you know, now's not the time to get mic shy. Like, speak up, say I interrupted, I'm next, you know, or whatever. I'll call it out. But if I lose track of where it is, like, help me out a little bit, help everybody out. Just say, you know, group 3 interrupted.
It just seems like things are really chaotic. It would probably be easier.
I tell you what, I will be the backup. If Pre has an issue, I will be the backup. I know I'm tanking, but Hacks will be. Yeah, I'll do the best I can. Again, I'll let you know. It was less chaotic than I was anticipating it being. So, all right, one last ready check for the pull. We need to get this down before Ridius. Yeah, it's slow. It's downloading super slow. It's coming in, but I got my time.
It's a massive pack.
Yep.
You got a mass load for him?
Yeah, it does. Takes a while to squeeze it in here.
Yeah, it's got to get all over his chest.
Ren and Hacks. Just waiting for you guys.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to make small. It's taking up my entire screen.
And that frostbolt, guys, it's a tank killer. So don't feel shy about speaking up and cluttering comms, because if we don't get that, the tank dies. So it's like kind of a big deal.
Yeah, if you see the add-on, that helps too. But luckily we ate quite a few, and I don't think we died to the frostbolt. Maybe Hacks did at the end, but import group, holy sheesh.
Yeah, there's like 30 weak cores in there.
Hacks and Ren, are you good? Ren, you good?
Ren was downloading the same.
Okay. I think well, how close are you?
I finished.
Okay. Everybody scooch up. Not all the way in. We lost our marks, didn't we? Okay.
Yeah.
Hang on. That should be good. Again,
5,
stack on your
4,
groups. That's the only thing that got us last time.
2,
Okay.
1.
Here we go. Let's do it.
Minions, servants,
If you are a
soldiers of
melee
the
and you find
cold
yourself
dark,
standing
obey the call of
socially distanced,
Kel'Thuzad.
you are absolutely wrong. Hacks, you got first.
Yeah, if I ever say melee, watch your position, it's within the 3 groups of us, right? Our clump doesn't need to be to the next clump. That's how we don't chain that block.
And again, remember, max range of the boss. If you're a kit group, max range stacked. Easy peasy. We got it this time. Again, the only issue we had was that small issue.
I need to get closer. It's too
We
far
got it.
away.
Yes, Rose. Phase 1 went perfect. Stay doing what you're doing. Hacks has the first A-bomb. Do not stun until it gets back in. Now you can stun.
Got it.
Call him out.
stunned.
Sea Lice has the next stun.
Oh, that which side?
On the next A-bomb.
Hey,
The
range
next
kill
A-bomb.
skull.
Okay, Gilly, you'll stun first on this one.
Okay, Ren, you got this one.
All right, got the stun. I'm ready. Here it is.
South A-bomb.
Wait.
No, let me get closer.
Oh, sorry.
It needs to be like 3 feet into the green at a minimum.
All right, my apologies.
Yeah, he doesn't cleave or anything, so you're fine.
Yeah, like right here's a great place to stun.
Cross opposite side, skull.
Dido has next A-bomb.
All right, Rose has the next stun.
Okay, I got him. On him.
That's it, if you
Come
can
back.
get this first
Come back.
All right, stun.
Go ahead.
assisted.
Skull right to the right of KT.
Okay, Gilly, you go next with the stun after the pally stun.
Hax is next tank for A-bomb.
Jarek with the A-bomb stun.
Hax down
See,
south.
Lysis is ready.
Wait. Now.
We're just gonna keep going in order, so we'll be having next.
Skull's back up.
Ren, you got next A-bomb? Coming in.
Heaven with the stun.
Let's get those thunders up quicker, guys. Good job that time. Much better.
Fully cool with the next A-bomb.
Okay, Dido's got next A-bomb.
Okay, we got one from the northwest. A-bomb.
Who's got the stun?
My stun is not up. Gilly, you're set first. Beautiful. I'll go next. I'm gonna save it.
Skull's to
Next
the left,
tank up.
KT after X.
Shiley has this pally stun. Bring him in, bring him in.
Hax has this one. Oh, guys, you gotta be careful.
I can stun after this.
That skeleton down. Okay.
That almost got one shot.
Yeah.
Sea Lice has a stun.
Sea Lice is up for the stun.
I got next.
I got this one. I got this one. I got this one. Boom. Done.
Okay, Acid or Gilly, if you got a stun up, do it.
Rose, you're next on.
Ren, you got next. I think I got out of order.
Beautiful. Well done.
Ren's next, then Hax. Ren, then Hax.
I'll go.
Stun on this one.
Bring him in, bring him in. Rose stun.
Okay, I'll go next on the stun.
Jarek next.
Beautiful.
Alright, we got a Skelly and an A-bomb coming.
I got next. I got next, big boy.
20 seconds on my stun.
Okay, Gilly or Acid, stun next.
Bring him in. Bring him in. If you pull it off me, bring it in.
Skeleton's getting too close, folks.
Get that skeleton, guys. Okay, we got a lot of skellies at the ping. Burn them down.
There's another A-bomb.
Yeah, I got
X
him.
got him. We need that Weaver down.
We gotta get. There's skellies in the group. Skellies in the group. Range. Step it up. Come on. There's another A-bomb coming in. Who's got that one? Ren's got it. We got it. We're so good. Ren,
Consider Gilly.
refocus. Range, refocus. There's skeletons coming in right now.
Perfect.
Kill,
I got the next A-bomb. I got next A-bomb.
Kill and innovate night. Sea Lice on the stun.
I can get the stun here. Get this thing down, guys.
RA, innervate
Range.
convert.
Down range.
No, don't innervate convert. Don't innervate convert.
Alright, well then innervate Sea Lice.
Back up from the ghost. Back up.
Hey,
Need a
KT
tank on this A-bomb.
emerges. You can get out of the circle and run away from ads.
Need a tank to top this A-bomb. I gotta take KT.
You got it.
Okay.
Skelly's down.
So Weaver up in the one section.
Do what focus on what you gotta do. Focus on what you gotta do.
Guys, get in your groups and bring the A-bomb over to us. Get in your groups.
Range
Okay,
Focus
burn
on
those.
the Weaver.
Burn the
Fuel
weavers
Weaver.
down. They gotta go down. They gotta go down.
There will be no escape.
Seed.
Want me to get
Defense
These
now.
really quick.
Yeah.
Okay, group 1 on the frost. I got it. Group 2 next. Stack tight.
Gonna be res on Saintly.
We got a funky.
got it. Group 2.
We
Range
still have
three
no
next.
Reaver
Kalen, stop DPS.
Adjust, guys, adjust.
Okay, heals on Dido. Everyone get back to where they need to be.
Okay, it's group 2 now. Group 2, go. Group 3.
Get back to your spots.
No 3.
Brookie, you're on the opposite side. We got rotated a bit.
Okay, back to 1. I got it. Okay, 2.
I can't move.
Okay, group 3.
MC,
Nothing
come
in
in.
three.
Stop DPS. Stop DPS.
Group 3. Come on.
Nothing in 3.
Okay, back to 2. 2, 2.
Interrupt.
Heals on hacks.
Okay, group 1, group 1.
Get those CCs out, guys. Get those CCs out.
Okay, it's group 2. We're just gonna go 1 to 2.
CC Lanai again.
2.
Group interrupt.
CC Lanai.
Group
Guys,
1 is back
if
up.
You can,
I
if
got
you
it.
can CC, get the CC out.
Group 2. 2 will be next. Group 2. Nice.
Interrupted.
Group 3.
There's nobody in 3 that can stun.
Okay, I got it. Okay, we're back to group 2.
Keep hacks up.
Group 2.
Group
Good.
interrupt.
Yep, I got that now. Group 1. Got it. Group 2.
Yeah, Warriors blow fear.
Group
Too good.
interrupt.
Good. Group 1.
MC, you're coming in.
soon.
MC, everyone stop. Stop DPS. Stop DPS.
Goes on Lanai.
Stop DPS.
Stay tight, guys. Stay tight.
Can't get to you, Lena.
Your soul
MC.
is bound to
Stack
me.
tighter. Group
Dido's
2,
got it.
you're
Heals
next.
on Dido. Heals on Dido. Ren, go ahead and go back.
Group interrupt.
Nice. Okay, I got the next one.
Saintly, you're healed. Move.
Okay, group 2, you're next.
Everyone reset.
Two interrupt.
I get this one. Tank has
Back
this
to
one.
group
Tank
1.
has this
That's-
interrupt.
Sucked.
Okay.
Get back to positions, guys. Get back to your positions. That was unlucky.
Quinn.
Group. Okay, group 2.
Group 2's next. Group 2.
Interrupt.
Okay. Warriors got the next one. I got the next one. I got it. Group 1.
MC soon.
MC. Okay, stop DPS. I think Group 2's got the
Good job. Way to move, guys. Good
Group
job.
2's got the
Gilly.
interrupt. Group 2's interrupt.
Hey, watch the spacing from Kale, Gilly, and Brooke.
Group 2.
Kinda
Okay.
move to your
Tanks.
left just a touch.
Not sure why the MC is not going out. There we go. There we go.
MC Night Reaver.
The dark void awaits you.
Heals on Ren.
Group two interrupt.
Good. Back to tanks if you can kick, or group 1. Group 1. There you go. Back to group 2.
Okay, reset.
Two interrupt.
Good. Group 1. Make sure you're popping that frost off cooldown, guys.
Ren, you're basically Group 3, so just be aware.
Group two interrupt.
Good. Back to group 1. Good job. It's got to be group 2 now. Group 2 for interrupt.
Group two interrupt.
Good. Group 1, back up.
Make sure you're popping your potions.
Good.
MC coming soon.
Group 2, you'll be next.
Tanks moving in.
Two interrupt.
Good.
Fissure, move out.
Move. But move back. Move backwards,
Don't
remember?
jump. Don't jump in the fissure.
Pole mark, back to your spot.
Back to your spots.
There you go. Okay, group 2.
Stop
if you've got
DPS.
it.
Stop
Got
DPS.
it up.
Seal eyes.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
When I
Two in a row.
Where is this MC?
Okay, do we have an interrupt in group one?
I got the next interrupt.
Violet, interrupt yourself.
All right, just keep DPSing. We'll get this figured out. I got that interrupt. I got it. Group 2, you're next.
Never mind the Violet.
Two in a row.
Your soul is
MC's gone out.
You got all the tanks.
No, not me. I got it. I got it. Heals on Dido, please.
Watch your spacing. Watch your spacing.
Group
Rookie and
one.
Gilly from Kelm.
Max range.
Come to your
Max
left.
range
Come to
melee.
your left. Come to your left. Gilly and Brookie. Come to your left. You're a little too close. There you
Shadow
go.
fissure on the tank. Oh shit.
Equal spacing between Polemark and Kelm.
Okay, I'm moving them back. Adjust your spacing, guys.
Two in a row.
Okay, I got next interrupt. Tank has next.
Ad's coming here any second.
Yep. Stop. Yeah, stop DPS. Okay, I got the interrupt. Stop DPS until we get next MC.
Group 2 will be next.
All stop DPS. Oh, we're right there.
Probably gonna need kiting.
Yeah. Arnis, just know if you're alive. That's you.
It'll be Arnis and Radiance.
All right.
Do we have any dead druids with a BR up?
Okay, group 1 or Dido interrupt. Back to 2.
I got next interrupt.
Violet's
Dido has
BR
next.
looks like it's up.
Don't use it. Don't use it.
Two interrupt.
Master, I require aid.
Okay. Ads coming in.
Warriors of the race, rise up.
Okay, group 2, if you got interrupt, get next.
Kill.
Two in a row.
Dido, you next.
Saintly
No.
rolled that ad.
Bug left.
Tank's got to move. Tank's got to move. I'm out of the way. I can't. Okay. Now we can get it.
Bug right.
Readjust melee. Readjust melee.
No cleaves, no dots
right.
on the.
When I need you to pick up this hat on this left side.
Dido's down.
Okay.
Your soul is bound to me.
Hold DPS. Let hacks get it. All right. Wipe it up. Wipe it up. Stop healing. Everybody collapse in the center. Everybody collapse in the center. If you are dead, start running back. I want to get one more attempt in before Iridius has to leave. Yeah, that first mind control went out way before 1 minute. That was weird.
That was another fucking solid one. Do we want to call out when the Frost Blast is coming out so that healers are ready to, like, motherfucking people get item?
I feel like there's enough
like that
chatter
killing
so far that
EBM tells you it.
Yeah, there's a timer bar for it. It just, like, I died to it again that time, and looking around, I saw a bunch of people die to it. And I've healed this fight, and I know, like, I let people die to it. Like, it's hard to heal. It's super fast, and it's hard to heal. Like, do we want to call that out?
yeah, sure, nerd. If you want to call it out, go for it.
Oh, sure, put it on me. Fine. All right,
Hey,
I'll do it.
well, you got the good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do it. That's fine.
I noticed towards the end of the fight there, we were losing a lot of pally buffs. They were just expiring. I don't know if we want to address that somehow.
So I'm usually casting my buffs as soon as everyone's like, all right, we're ready to go.
I did the same thing.
Pop your frost and pop your shadow.
Yeah, we were in combat for 13 minutes there. So if you buff right as we're going in, you should be fine.
Okay.
Dido, quick question. For phase 1, you do not want ranged running around the circle killing everything, right? Like, we should stay on our sides and just kill what's on our sides?
No, not necessarily. Just kill what's there. If you need to run around, prioritize what's closest. You know, just the basic stuff.
One
But
thing
yeah,
that's boning us.
do not, as ranged DPS, do not touch the A bombs at all. We had a few people.
Yeah, we have too many ads up when KT comes out.
So yeah, just focus as range. Do what you got to do. I realized we didn't have world buffs that time, so it was a little bit harder to get them all down. It was fine. We recovered fine. Just you know, keep your focus.
Range should always be trying to find the next Soul Weaver that's coming out. Most of the priests here can take care of the skeletons.
Yeah, priests should be trying to shackle the skellies to slow them down, and then we can also smite because the phase 1 healing isn't too intensive. Unless your tank is taking an A bomb, you should be focused on keeping your tank up. Otherwise, the other priests not really assigned to the tank taking the A bomb can be helping with shackles and smites.
Pre, come stack on hacks, please. Everybody come to moon. Stack on top of moon, please. Throw Jarek a res if someone would, please.
It's pending right now.
Okay, you probably had to go to the bathroom. Night Reaver, did you notice, like, so I was getting those notifications that MC was soon. I feel like the first one was so quick, it threw everything else off.
It starts off cooldown, and then it's 1 minute for the cooldown to come off CD again. So the first one happens at a random time, probably like 30 seconds-ish into the phase, and then the next one will happen about a minute afterwards. But KT can cast like Frost Blast or something else if that's a higher priority on his rotation.
Gotcha.
One observation is if we have if people are having too much frost resist, it might be hamstring our DPS during this first phase. Just a thought. So
again, one should be using more than 2 pieces, and they should be pieces that are balanced. Your best 2 pieces that don't diminish your roll, but give you just a little bit of frost resist. Okay, we're pulling in 30 seconds, so get buffs out if you haven't already done it.
You're probably the problems with the buff, guys.
Sunlight took care of group 4.
Pre-count Jarek. As soon as you're ready, we're going.
Just waiting for this food buff to go.
Jarek, let me know.
I'm good.
Can you somebody give him a wisdom? Oh, never mind.
All right, we're going at 10.
5, 4.
When you get in the circle, just sit down and
Throw wisdom at
1.
Throw wisdom at hunters, please. We have a hot minute here. Drink if you need to. Do what you gotta do. Last minute things. Everybody in.
Paladin, doors.
Again, on your stuns, wait till we get them inside the green circle.
Call them out, please.
Charlie's doing that.
Another skelly on the other room. Let's go, guys. This pull will be way better if we can just burn these things down, guys. Don't skimp on your DPS.
Radiance, if you would kind of come over to about where I'm standing. Well, never mind. Don't worry about it. We'll not adjust on the fly. Okay, Axe is the first A-bomb.
Rookie.
Someone mentioned earlier, this is a long night, so use your cooldowns. Was that Night Reaver?
Oh no, X is up.
Ren's got this one. Ren's got this A-bomb.
CY's on the stun.
Cross to the left of it.
Stun.
Dido has next.
Rose has next done.
Let's just get a little bit quicker on those Sunders, Warriors. Okay, Dido's got this one.
I'm still recharging.
Jericho gets done on next day bomb.
Skelly over here.
Well, you know, don't taunt immediately. Or Sunder. Okay, Hacks, I think you're next.
I need to get closer.
Jericho, you're up for
It's too
stun.
far away.
Or did you use yours? Alright, Heaven's next.
I need to get closer.
Ren, next day bomb.
Okay, Killer, Acidith, you got to stun up.
Fully cool on the next day bomb.
I got next day bomb. Give me a second to get a little bit aggro.
Another one to the right of KT, ranged.
I need to target something first.
Shit, I accidentally took square. Whoever was marked square, remark yourself.
Shiloh's got this done. Bring him in.
Ren, you're next.
Gilly should be square group 3.
Ren, you're up. And let him get all the way in, guys.
See live.
Eager. Pump, pump. Dido's got next.
Rose.
Star at the entrance where we came in after Skull and Axe go down.
Axe is next.
Jerk.
Ren incoming.
Pally's, you still getting that first stun off, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. Let us know if we need to come in with it.
Sea Lice is ready.
Oh, it's fully cool. We're gonna have more coming.
I got next. I got next. Abomination.
Look at this done. Alright, Shiley will be the next A-bomb stun.
Okay, I've got this.
Another one's coming in.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
Leave if you can, melee. Okay. Ren, you got next?
Got Skelly's
It's
guy.
coming in right now.
Live.
Melee cleave.
My stun is down.
Stun.
8 seconds.
I got next A-bomb. Axe is going to move the boss. Burn those range. Use cooldowns if you need to, guys. Ads first. Focus those ads, and then get in position. Okay. Get that Soul Weaver.
Okay, melee in
Get that Soul
position.
Weaver.
Find your positions, guys.
Burn
Okay,
that
group
Soul
one's got
Weaver.
first
It's
stun.
still up. Like one person's fighting it. There's two of them.
Hey. Hey, move away from us. Range 10. Lingus, move away. Group melee. Group 3. Good. Back to group 1.
We gotta get those ads down. Unless
So-
you're melee, don't be DPSing the
I
boss.
see like a freaking bunch of fireballs hitting the boss, and I got a Soul Weaver like right on my butt.
Look out, group 3 move.
Group 2, you're next.
Still one Shadow Weaver in the back.
Same.
Tanks, pick him up, anyone that can.
Sorry, 3 died way too fast.
Closer. It's too far away.
Stop DPS. Ren's got it. Ren's bringing it back. Stop DPS. Let Ren reposition. Okay, melee groups, get back to your spots. Max range, melee. Max range.
Gone.
Max range.
Stack up. Kabase, you got to be on the group, with the group. Yep. Nert Quintus, take a tiny half step to your right, so you're not on Ren. Good. Frost
Yeah,
Bolt.
but I MC time already.
Who's next?
Group 2 stack.
Okay.
Group 2's done.
Group 3.
Out interval yourself.
Frost blast in 5.
Tanks, go ahead and start moving in. I think we got about 10 more seconds.
Detonate mana in 2.
Get ready for MC.
There will be no escape.
MC, stop.
That isn't ready yet.
And death.
Back on hacks.
I can't see the MC timer. We got to
Stop.
call that out sooner.
Get it
So
hacks
the-
getting repositioned. If you're not hacks, stop DPS, please.
Okay, stack. Melee, stack up. Find your spot. Watch your spacing.
Group 2's gone.
Okay, group 3, you're next. Group 3. Group 1.
Already innervate Owen.
Frost pots, everybody. Group 1.
2 interrupt.
Okay, we're on group 3 now.
Nice convert. You one
Two
shot
res
me.
on Lanai.
Frost blast in 8.
See you soon.
Knight, can you be res Lanai?
Slow DPS for a second. MC any moment now.
Back up, group 1. Get out of there.
MC any second.
There it is.
Okay. Ren's on it. It's on Ren. It's on Ren. Well, now it's
Okay,
on me. It's on
Ollie's
me.
out.
1.
It's on me. Ren, go back. What? All right, reposition. I'm
Group
stopping
2,
DPS.
you'll be next. There it is,
Two's
group
gone.
3. Find your spot, stack up. Stack tight, guys.
MC is
Frost
up.
blast
It is
5.
up.
Healers ready. Go, go. There it is.
DPS frost pots. Kick that.
Group 2 interrupt.
Okay, we're on group 3.
Don't forget to burn your fears.
Mingus, you are right up my butt.
Move back up, group 1. Back up, back up.
DPS.
We're
Adjust.
okay. We're okay. We're okay on DPS.
Frost blast 5.
back to
Healers
spot.
ready. There it is.
Tanks stack up.
My
Tanks
turn,
get stacked
watch
up.
Good job, Sea Lice. Watch your spacing, guys, in group 1.
Your soul
MC now. Stop DPS. Okay, Hax has got it. Stop DPS.
see what
Wait. Okay, Hax has got it.
Not by much. Y'all gotta watch it.
Yeah, be careful.
More
Too
CC
much.
on I,
Hat's coming in a second.
Okay, burn.
Frost blast soon.
Ad's coming in any second now.
We have to spell
I
it.
require aid. Very well.
All right, priests, all you.
Warriors,
Stay spread, guys. Stop moving towards me.
rise
Pole march. You are up for the 4th. Kaba 5th.
die for your
Next interrupt.
Oh, sorry, I totally accident.
survive.
Who's the next interrupt group? Who was that?
What's Gilly?
Saintly on your side. Get
Okay,
that guard.
3, you're next.
Hacks
2.
up.
Okay, get ready for MC.
Saintly.
MC
Okay,
any
we're
moment.
Nobody should be hitting scarabs. Nobody should be touching the scarabs except for the tanks. Everybody on the boss.
Heals on Lanai, please.
Group 2 interrupt.
Good. Group 3, you're next.
Come on, MC, let's go. Stay with what you're doing. You're doing great so far, everybody.
Gilly, watch your spacing.
There will be
No, you're good.
All right, stop DPS. Stop DPS.
Priest, refresh shackles.
Drop your.
Lanai's down.
Zero on an eye.
Last soon.
If
All
you
right,
get
Beaver's
aggro,
on.
run to the middle, guys.
Melee just hang out.
Priest, refresh your shackles.
Heals on Dido. Oh shit. Okay, heals on Ren. All heals on Ren. All heals Ren. Ren's got to get it back. Ren's got to get it back.
Dead. He's dead.
Another plate wearer.
Kaba, get in there.
Somebody kite Kaba's mob.
Trying.
Celeste could use an innervate.
Melee, back out for a minute if you're not out. Find a safe spot.
Ice trapped. Dead.
It's the MC
Do we have
timer.
any,
That's
do we have any B reses up?
fucking us up.
FLC, I'll pop a bubble. Rosetta, pop a bubble. Anybody?
The dark void
We have
awaits
one B
you.
res up, Violet. It's, I mean, you got like 2 healers.
Yeah, it's are killing everyone. It's not gonna matter.
Yeah, we can't.
So it looks like the MC timer's fucking us.
There will be no
Does everybody just want to
The
click the weak
dark
aura link
void
and get the
awaits
whole Naxx pack from me so we all have the timer?
That didn't work for me either. I mean, did I get that from you?
I mean, I
Yeah,
got
you
it.
should get a weak aura popped up
Yeah, it just was all the wrong time.
character that'll say MC